I truly am at the point in my life where I believe that self-development is an actual obligation in life. We all go through seasons in life and we all have our ups and downs, and I truly am empathetic and mindful enough to be aware of that. Not everyone is in a position to be able to do that. Believe it or not, I think being able to work on yourself and being able to have something to look forward to in life without having obtained it yet is a privilege on its own. I come from a family of immigrants, and there was a point in my life where simply having a job and being able to build or work towards something wasn't even an option. So you might ask, where do you even go from there? Well, the answer is you either work or try anyways and go through an enormous amount of pain and at least try to get to the other side, or you simply give up and let life put you wherever it feels like putting you in. I've honestly been on both sides of that coin. I've given up and fought with every last fiber of my soul to at least get a opportunity to work in this country and have something to look forward to. And that alone has made me a specific type of person with the perspective I have today. I cannot look at things any other way but with optimism and compassion, because at some point that is something I needed when I was at my most vulnerable state. I messed up, I fell, completely shat all over myself, figuratively speaking, of course. I've never actually shat on myself, but I have pissed on myself before, being blacked out drunk. But now it's been about 3 or 5 years that I haven't had to live like that. I haven't had to drink every day to drown my pain away and escape the fact and reality that my life was complete shit. Now I drink or smoke socially, if I do at all. I try not to though. I try to stay focused on working out, building, and creating something, staying out of the people's business, and just focusing on myself. So I more than know that that alone in itself is a privilege I personally didn't even have before until my late 20s. But I was always mindful of the fact that I did need to work on myself, and I did need to make a better version of myself to try to make my existence at least a little less shitty, because I personally could not live with the fact that my life was that shitty before in the past. And by the grace of God and God alone, because I legit take a fraction of that credit, because you can't choose the life you're born into. Life throws your soul into a ball of dirt in the middle of nowhere in space and demands you to survive in whichever circumstance you land on, whichever parents you get, and it's kind of up to you if you make it or just live a life of hell on earth. But I've also seen what it looks like to not work on yourself, just give up and show signs of depression in one way, shape, or form. They all come out differently for different people. For me, it came out as anger and frustrations. Other, it comes out as sadness or depression. Believe it or not, I don't believe I've ever been sad or depressed. I just don't feel related to those emotions. But I do very well understand frustration and enragement. That's just how it came out for me, and I've been there. I've been like, fuck this. I don't care. I'm good. I don't want to hear it or anything anyone has to say. My life is a living hell, and I don't care what you say or think. Just get me the hell out of this hellhole and make the pain go away. That's all I care about. Trust me, I get it. And I'm completely with you in that pain, even if you don't want me there. I'm way too familiar with that space. Don't worry about me. But just know that I've been there. I've been there for most of my life, to be honest, in that space of despair. Most of my music is about that stage of my life. If you want to check it out, the link will be in my description. But I've been there. Maybe not like you, or maybe not in the exact same situation, but I've been in that dark place with absolutely no way to get out and no one in range to hear your agonizing screams. And I just want you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I had no idea how I was going to make it out. I mean, it wasn't even legal for me to get a job, let alone even have a place to live. But check it out. When there's a will, there's a godforsaken way. And it might not look pretty, and it might not look like the light you're looking for, but it's there. It exists. And if you ever do make it out, I hope you heal, and I hope you work on yourself after that traumatic experience you went through, to be a beacon of light for others who might be feeling like they're in the same situation like I'm currently doing. Peace.